Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Chess Puzzle Warrior. Today I'm solving chess puzzles for day 16. I'm hoping that I can be consistent and solve chess puzzles for 100 days. So I still have a long way to go, but I'm taking it one day at a time. Like the quote below the board says, success is not a product of daily habit, but success is a product of daily habits, not once in a lifetime transformation. Success is about what you do every single day. So let's see whether if I keep solving these puzzles every single day, whether I can improve. But so far, I have noted some improvements because most of these things, it's all about pattern recognition. So the more you solve them, the more you learn to identify patterns, and also these puzzles tend to repeat themselves. So like this one, it's pretty simple. You just need to give a check there, and this will lead to mate. Always count the number of defenders and the number of attackers. Like in this case, how many attackers do we have? 1, 2. So there are 2 attackers and there's only 1 defender. So that means that we can go for the rook. Go for it. Yeah, there we go. Give a check there. The only option is to block. They can either block with the queen or with the knight or with the bishop. Check. They can block with the queen or they can block with the bishop. Most likely they will block with the bishop. So check. They block. And then I give another check there. So here we go. I moved too fast. There's something that I missed, definitely. Okay. Let's continue. Even after drawing all those arrows, I ended up making the wrong move. Most likely there was a checkmate in while or something. Something very simple that I overlooked. But it's okay. We have to keep moving. Check. They take. I take, and at the end of the line I'll capture the knight. So here we go. And I'm up a piece. Check. Force the king to go there. Give another check there. So here we go. Not a check really. Yeah, they had to sacrifice. I really don't understand the queen move because it did not stop the checkmate. It did nothing. So check. Where will the king go? The king can go there. The king can go there. This is too far. This is what I was talking about. The more you solve puzzles, the more these patterns tend to repeat themselves. So this is a common pattern. The king and the rook combination, and this is checkmate. Basically checkmate in one. Here is another common motif, I think. Here I can capture the bishop, but the problem is that the knight is defending it. So what I do is that I'm going to eliminate the defender. So you have to calculate all the captures and the recaptures and see who will come out on top. So let's go. So I take the knight. My opponent takes back with the rook. I capture with the queen. My opponent takes back with the queen. I take. The king takes, and I take. So after all is said and done, I'll be down 8 cents because I'll have a minor piece for a rook. So that's not a good trade. So what am I missing? And what if I simply take the knight the bishop right away? So take, the knight takes back, I give a check. The rook takes, I take, yeah, this makes sense. This no way I can't give checks on these two squares. Okay. What can we do? What can I do? Check. The king takes. Give a check. So let me use different colors. Check. The king takes. Give a check. The king has only one Lego move there. The knight comes in with a check. And now the knight from here is controlling this square. The queen is controlling this square. So the king has one Lego move. The king goes there. You can give another check there. Oh, now I see it. At the end of the line, I'll capture this queen. So let's go. First capture there with a check, then capture there. So this one, it's a bit tricky. The obvious, one of the first thing that you have to consider is capturing there. But the issue is that after you capture there, the rook captures and now the rook defends g7. But if I capture h7, there's no way to protect, and this comes with a check. So check, that's it. So in that case, the issue was which pawn should you capture? Check with a check. But one. Yes, what's up? Come and tell me what's up. What's up? Who is disturbing you? Joe. Angelo is disturbing you. Will you come and solve some puzzles? Douche, douche, douche. Yeah? Okay, help me with this one, then go away. Are you together? Yeah? So calculate. There, observe. Yes. Yes, observe and tell me what should we do? Which move should we go for and why? We move this one. Yes. Where should it go to? There, with the check. No. There. Yes. Then what? There. After I take, they will take my queen. So I'm losing a piece. Yeah? So how should we continue? You have no idea. If you're not helping, then go away. Well, see you. I'm hoping by my kids seeing me solve the puzzles, I can inspire them to love chess and for them to learn playing chess from an early age. Because one of the things that I've noted is that most of these grandmasters, they started playing chess from a very young age. And it's not only chess, even other sports. If you go and study the story of people like Serena Williams, Tiger Woods, most of them started playing the game from the age of 5, or even some of them as early as 4 years. So check. If now the rook takes, now we can take there with the check. Yeah, this makes sense. Now we take there with the check. And take there. Take there. And we are up on 8 inch. Check. They take. We push the pawn. They go there. We push. Yeah. There's no way they are stopping our passed pawn. No way. No way. This is a simple one. Again, this might feel like I'm repeating myself, but this is what I was talking about. I think I solved this puzzle maybe yesterday or the day before yesterday, because this you simply give a check there, force the king to capture and make the queen come in. You want Her Majesty to come and deliver the mate. There we go. What did my opponent capture? They captured a bishop. So they're giving up an 8 cent. Why? Why are they doing that? When I can simply take. What are we missing? What am I missing? Check. They move in with the check. I take. They take with another check. I take. The queen takes there. But this is not mate. So let me call their bluff. Okay. Check. My first instinct is to take. Allow them to take back. Okay. Take. Take with a check. The king goes there. What if take? I don't rush to win material. They take back. Check. Check with a check. They push the pawn. I take the pawn. The king goes there. Now I take. The king goes there. No. I think I should capture the rook right away. So take. Force the king to come forward, right? Now check there. They push the pawn. Now come back. Yeah. This makes sense. Chase away the defender. Give a check there. Either the king moves or they block and we simply take. Yeah. This is another thing that I observed yesterday. The first instinct is to give a check here. But you should always before you move, double check the board, see all the double check the pieces placement. So if you notice that this rook is defending this square, so if you go there blindly and shout checkmate, it will be a blunder as the rook will simply capture. But we can go all the way down there. And I have made that mistake in a game, in an over the board game. Okay, so my opponent is, no, they can't go there, the queen will simply capture. Okay. So, check. The king goes to the corner. How do we continue? Let's do a quick material count. 2 rooks versus 2 rooks. A queen versus a queen. A bishop versus a bishop. So my opponent is basically up a bishop. How many pawns do I have? I have 6 pawns, while my opponent has 4 pawns. So I am up 2 pawns. So my opponent is basically up 1 point of material. They are plus 1. So how do we handle this situation? What am I missing? And I can't capture this queen. You see, even if I click the pawn, the only option I have is to push the pawn forward. The reason I can't capture it is because it's pinned. If I move it, my king will be under check, and this is an illegal move. So if you're playing over the board and someone's trying to capture the queen, you just tell them they can't do it because it's an illegal move. And if they insist on playing that move, you can call the arbiter, and the arbiter will confirm that they cannot move the pawn. So, what do I need to do here? check. Yes. Of course, can they block? They have the option of blocking. They can block with the bishop. And if they block with the bishop, how do they continue? I also have the option of playing the bishop all the way here. Attack both the rook, attacking these two pieces, the rook and the queen. But I don't feel like that is the right move. So how do we proceed? Give a check. If they move, I have an idea on how to continue. If they move, then I simply push this pawn. Because now I want both my queen and my rook to attack this square. No, I'm seeing my own things. This is hallucination. That is hallucination. I'm seeing my own things. So let's consider this move again. And my opponent plays there. I take, they take, and then I take there. Yeah, I think this makes sense. I don't see any other better move. So let's go for it. Yeah, win a piece. I always say in most of these positions, the simplest move is usually the right move, but I sometimes forget and I tend to complicate things. You don't have to complicate things in most of these positions. But sometimes it can be tricky. Like in this position, I think I can take the rook, I can take the knight. So which piece should I go for? Check. Let's do a quick material count. Rook versus rook, queen versus queen, knight versus knight. They're up a bishop, but I have a chance to win the rook. So take. And how do we continue after that? And after I take, I also have the option of taking that pawn. So take. The knight retreats, attacking my queen. They can also come there. No, they can't. If I take and the queen knight comes there, I give a check then. Check. Yeah. My rook is under attack. My rook is under attack. Not only that, there's also this threat of checkmate. So why not simply retreat the rook? I take there. I take there. Defend the back rank. Is there another better way to do it? I don't see it. Yeah. Again, the simplest move in most of these positions is the correct one. You don't have to complicate things. Give a check. Basically, you want the knight to move away from, to create way for the queen. So give a check, force the bishop to take, check with a check, then this is checkmate. So once I take, most likely they won't capture. They will move. Where will they move to? Of course, if they go there, this is checkmate in one. So after that check, what if the king goes to the corner? If the king goes to the corner, again there. Give a check. The king has only one legal move there. Give another check there. goes there. Capture there with the check. Okay. Check. There. Check. To that check we have to move. They can either go there or they can capture. So if they go there, these are the knight comes in with a check. And we force them to take. And after they take, how do we proceed? How do we proceed? That is the question. We push this one. Okay, let's get there. Terrible, 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 terrible chess. One more strike and I'm out. Tough day, tough day. Today is turning out to be a tough day. Give a check. But once I leave there, now the king has all these squares. Okay. So I should not move this rook. I should move these other one there. And now they can push the pawn. If they push the pawn, I simply come back and this is mate. So if I go there, they push the pawn, I come back and that's mate. Okay. What am I missing? What am I missing? And I also need to be careful about these checks. Check, I go there. Check, I go there. I can't give a check there. I can't give a check there. If they give a check there, I simply capture the rook. If they give there, I simply take some. So my first idea is to move this rook. And what if I simply move it there? With the idea of giving a check there. After that check, the king simply goes there. And I have nothing. And what if I double the rooks? Double the rooks. I'll give it, double the rooks. This is a bit tricky. What happens if I support the rook there? My opponent can simply check. Should I check? How do I continue? I can check there, but if I take there now, they can simply give a check. What am I missing? What am I missing? Will I manage to get to 40 today? Oh, there's something I'm missing. That I'm defending this pawn twice. Okay. So that means that I can take them. Of course, if the rook takes, I push. So there's no way this rook is going to take. So after I take, the queen takes. Okay. I can give a check there. So take, the queen takes, I take, the pawn takes, I take there. That makes sense. I don't see any other better move, so let's go for it. Okay. Let's pause for a second before we continue so that we don't rush it. So far I have 2 bishops. My opponent also has 2 bishops. They have a rook, I have a knight, so I'm down an exchange. But my biggest advantage is this passed pawn. Okay, so I need to do everything I can to keep protecting it. Take, they take, I take. And now the king is the rook. This rook is stuck in the corner, defending. Okay, let's go for it. Yeah, there we go. This is simple. You might think that it is impossible to play the queen there, but actually it's very much possible, as this bishop is pinned and you're exploiting the pin, and this is checkmate in 1. I don't understand why that puzzle is rated 2000, because it's too simple. Okay, this one, give a check, force the king to check, then give another check, the king goes back, this is mate. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. 2 more puzzles and I'll have solved 40. Okay, what if I simply play the queen there? My idea is to attack f2 and attack there. So how are they defending the 2 squares? Since if I simply take, the king takes, I can give a check, but they can push, I take. I will have only want a pawn. I'm only getting a pawn. But if I go for this line, now the threat is to take there. That's checkmate. What will they do to stop me? Most likely they'll push the pawn. After they push the pawn forward, now I check. And if the queen takes, yeah, this makes sense. Queen can go there, the queen can go there, the queen can go there, the queen can go there. The queen has only 1 move there. And after they push, now we have, yeah. One more. Capture with the check. Check. The king has how many legal moves? The king can go there, there, there. 3 legal moves. And I also have the option of capturing with the pawn with the check. The other thing that I need to take into account is that I'm down a ton of material. My opponent is up a rook and a knight, while I only have a queen. And they also have a queen. And what if I push to take the pinned piece? They can give a check there. After that check, where will I go? If I go there, they can give another check there. If I go back, they go back with a check. If I go there, can give a check there, and that's checkmate. So I don't have the luxury of making slow moves. This check. There's that check and also this check. Check there. Check there. I have the option of dancing. I'm blinded by the lights. Check. Check. Okay, let's consider this one. Check. The king has to go to a square well to keep defending the knight. So after that check, the king, of course the king can go there. And if the king goes there, we simply capture with another check. Okay, so after this check, the king can either, and if they go, what if they go to the corner? If they go to the corner, we give a check, and this is it. Okay, so check. This looks a bit promising. The king can either go back or there. And if they move forward, okay, check. If they move forward, I push the pawn with another check. Okay, so after that check, the best defense is to go back. Go back. After they go back, I give another check there. Check. Yeah, this makes sense. Check. Check. Yeah. It was that simple. Hooray! I got to 40. I'm under check. So how do I escape these checks? Because I have a threat of simply pushing the pawn with a check. The king goes there. Give another check there. The king goes there. Promote the pawn. As it will be. It's supported by two pieces. But the issue is that now I'm under check and my king has to move. And my king has only two legal moves. So this is basically a 50-50 chance. If I go there, what will happen? The rook can give a check since I'll simply take it. But they can give a check there. What happens if I go there? And can I afford to retreat the queen? That's the other question. So the queen retreats. I take. I take my rook. I push. I'm down a rook. I'm down too much. I cannot afford to exchange. I have to move. So the king has to move. So where will the king go? Go there. Can I give a check? Block. Give another check there. I need to have the option of blocking. And I also feel like I need to go in this direction. So let's go for it. We have a 50-50 chance, okay? Check. Now, can we block? If I give a check there, I give a check there. If I block, if I block, they can't give a check there, yeah. What the? Okay. I moved too fast on that last one. Let's check out the solution. This one, I messed up. I should have given a check then. That was it. How about this one, this one, this one, this one? This one, what happened? What happened here? I should have given a check there. A check there. Yeah. The final one, I found the first two moves, then I messed up on the final move. So. Oh, so that I can have the option of giving that check and winning the rook. Ah, that's it. That is it. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. So let's check out the standing for the candidates. Today is a rest day. So yesterday, 3 games ended in a draw. Only one game was decisive. Nepo won against Vidic, and so far he's the sole leader of the tournament. And it looks like he's on the road to win the third candidates. Maybe the third time is the charm, because the first time he won and played against Magnus and he lost. The second time he won, Magnus declined to play, so Ding, who was second, was given a chance, so they played with Ding and he lost. So maybe if he wins this time and he gets a chance to rematch Ding, he will have a chance to win. The final game where he lost was very emotional, because the game was a dead draw. Then he made a blunder and he lost the game, and that's how Ding became the world champion. But the tournament was very interesting. So although I'm supporting Hikaru, I would not mind if Ian wins and he has a chance to rematch. So that's it for today. See you tomorrow for day 17.